Once the initial configuration is done, you are ready to log into the system. Use the PIN number that you set up during user registration or that your manager provided to you. This PIN number will be used to identify you throughout the use of the system. After logging in, you will be at the OG Harvest System's main menu. The top row of buttons contains the system's main functions: Harvest, Waste, and Manicure. The Sync Data button in the bottom row is used to manually download information such as room names, strain names, and facility information. This data is automatically downloaded at regular intervals, but this button can be used to manually initiate a download. Next to this is the View All button. Tapping this button will display a list of all in-progress sessions. This can be used to resume a session if the harvester needs to log out during the middle of a harvest, to take a lunch break for example. Lastly, the Set License button will open a pop-up list of all license numbers associated with your organization. Choose the appropriate one from the drop-down, and tap the Save button. Now, let's begin a harvest. We will start by setting the harvest batch information. Harvest name is a free text field. Tapping this box will open an on-screen keyboard. Type the harvest name and tap OK. The date field will default to the current date. This can be changed, however. Just make sure to keep the date format the same: year, month, day. Tapping the strain name box will open a pop-up window containing a list of all active strains associated with the selected license number. This value is used for plant verification in the next step. Lastly, set the drying room by choosing the appropriate location from the list. When all of these values are set, tap the next button to continue. This is the harvest screen, where you will be spending most of your time. On the right side, you can see a summary of all the values we set in the last step, and on the left, we see a live display of the current scale weight. Let's go ahead and put some weight on the scale. You can see that this weight change is displayed pretty much in real time. Once the weight has stabilized as indicated by the question mark going away, tap the lower section to lock in the current value. Use the RFID or barcode scanner tool to scan the current plant tag. You can see that plant verification has failed because the plant I am attempting to harvest is of the Spring Hill Kush strain. However, I indicated that I am harvesting the strain Golden Goat. Because of this, the system will not let me proceed with the current plant. The system also verifies that the current plant hasn't already been harvested or destroyed. Now, let's scan a valid plant tag. Verification has completed without error, and the tag suffix is displayed in the top bar. If, for any reason, a plant tag cannot be scanned due to a smudged barcode or a damaged RFID chip, the top bar can be tapped, revealing a pop-up keyboard. From here, the tag suffix can be entered and recorded manually. Once the weight and tag ID are captured, tap the Record Weight button. You're now ready to harvest the next plant. Tap the Add Plant button, put a new plant on the scale, lock in the new plant weight, scan the new plant tag, and once again, tap the Record Weight button. And just like that, you've harvested 2 plants. You can see in this list view the plant ID associated with the captured plant weight. Repeat this process for the remaining plants in your harvest batch. This has been an example of harvesting in single mode. The system also offers the option to harvest in what has been named multi-mode. To enter multi-mode, tap the toggle button in the upper right corner and the text will change to multi. This mode allows you to capture the weights of multiple plants all at once and distribute that weight across those plants. I'm going to put 3 plants on the scale right now. And once the weight has stabilized, I will lock it in as normal. Now, I will scan those 3 plant tags one right after the other. Tag 1, Tag 2, and Tag 3. When this is complete, tap the Record Weight button. You can see in the list where this weight has been distributed across those 3 plants. This mode has been shown to be a huge time saver. However, it may not meet your state's regulations or your company's SOPs, so make sure to check with a compliance officer before using it. As you're harvesting, every time you tap the Record Weight button, the plant data is automatically uploaded to the Outlaw web console. This serves 2 functions. 1, it allows managers to track current harvest progress. They can log into the web console and view in-progress harvests to see how many plants have currently been harvested. It also acts as an automatic backup of the harvest data. During a harvest, the data will be stored both on the local device and on the Outlaw servers. This means that even if the device is physically damaged, your harvest data is still safe and accessible. This automatic upload feature, as well as the tag verification feature, both rely on a stable internet connection. However, we understand that a harvest must continue even if the internet goes down. Because of this, there is an optional offline mode that can be activated during a harvest. Tap the checkmark to enable offline mode and tap it again to disable. Offline mode does come with some downsides. Tag verification and automatic uploads will be disabled, but you will be able to continue harvesting and can upload the data once the internet is reestablished. Once all plant data has been captured, use the Submit button to upload any data that wasn't uploaded automatically and to mark the session as active in the Outlaw console. This harvest is now ready to be reviewed by a manager who can then upload directly from the Outlaw web console to your state compliance software.